These are examples of what you can build with spatial understanding in Gemini 2.0. We introduced this capability in our 1.5 models, and we've advanced it even further with Gemini 2.0. This is a new tool in AI Studio that makes it easier to explore spatial understanding with multimodal reasoning. For example, you can input this image and prompt it to give you the positions of the origami animals. This is a real-time recording, and notice how fast the results came back. That's because this is running on our new experimental Gemini 2.0 Flash model, which enables advanced spatial understanding with low latency. You can see if the model can reason about which shadow belongs to which animal by asking for the fox's shadow. And the model finds it over here. Or ask it about the armadillo's shadow. It finds that too. Spatial understanding enables new ways to interact with images. It lets models do more than generate text about an image. Gemini 2.0 can search within an image. You can give it this image and see if it can find both rainbow socks. The model finds the matching pair. You can even ask it to find the socks with the face. And it finds those too. This was a particularly neat result because you'll see the faces are really small and obscured. Like all models, it won't always get everything right, so you can try your own prompts to see what works for you. You can combine spatial reasoning with multilingual capabilities. You can give it an image like this and prompt it to label each item with Japanese characters and English translation. The model reads the text from the image itself and translates it. With spatial understanding, Gemini 2.0 enables AI agents that can reason about the physical world. For example, you can give the model this photo and ask for the position of the spill. But then ask how it would clean it up with an explanation. And the model points out the towel over here. And with Gemini 2.0, we're introducing 3D spatial understanding. This is a preliminary capability still in early stages, so it won't be as accurate as 2D positions. But we're sharing it so that developers can try it and give us feedback. Here's a Colab notebook that lets you prompt the model to give you 3D positions within photos. Then we visualize those positions in a top-down view, essentially turning the photo into an interactive floor plan. These are just a few examples of how you can build your own multimodal AI agents with Gemini 2.0. Start building with Gemini 2.0 at aistudio.google.com. These are examples of native image output in Gemini 2.0. Gemini 2.0 can now natively generate images as part of your conversation. Let's say you want to imagine how it might look to turn this car into a convertible. With today's AI tools, this takes a lot of work. You might have to manually mask out this roof area or write a really complex prompt. We brought this image into AI Studio and sent it to the new experimental Gemini 2.0 Flash model. This is a real-time screen capture, and all the prompts you'll see in this video are things that early testers can now try. And this is the entire prompt we gave it: turn this car into a convertible. And it generated this image. Here they are side by side. Notice how it successfully modified the car, but also managed to keep the rest of the image consistent. This is difficult in many AI tools that use separate models. But here it's all being done by one model. And we continued the conversation saying, imagine the car full of beach stuff, and change the color to something that feels like summer. Explain as you go. The model began outputting text. It explained its idea for a new color, then showed it to us. But the really neat thing is that the model kept going. It went right on generating another image with the car full of beach gear. Remember that this is all a single response of text and image tokens coming from the model. This ability to output across modalities interleaving text and image together is one of the most exciting aspects of Gemini 2.0. Here are some more example prompts and outputs, all coming from Gemini 2.0 Flash. Let's say you want to make this photo look a little bit nicer by getting rid of all this stuff on the couch. Just give it this prompt, and the model does that for you. You can even combine images. You can ask what your cat might look like on this pillow or on this skateboard. All of this enables you to co create with AI in new ways. We gave this image with this text on the side of the box to the model, and we said, open the box, generate an image looking down into the contents of the box. We sent that prompt to Gemini 2.0 Flash. This approach, where you send parts of your prompt in the image itself, opens up new possibilities for how we could have more seamless multimodal back and forth with the model. The model reasoned about the text on the side and generated this image of old electronics. You can push this even further, co creating imaginary worlds together. We went back to this first conversation in the video. We wanted to try communicating visually with the model, so we drew a circle on the door handle with the prompt, open this. The model successfully figured out what we meant, and it generated this image with the car door open. And for the last prompt, we said, make the car fly. Imagine you are the car soaring through the clouds to the beach. Show what that might look like. This is a challenge to see if the model can keep the car consistent while also visualizing this new scene that I'm imagining. And the model was able to do it, following my instructions, generating this image and text. These are just a few examples of what's possible when you can seamlessly reason and generate text and images, all with one model. New output modalities are available to early testers now, with a wider rollout expected next year. Start building with Gemini 2.0 at aistudio.google.com. Okay, this is a quick demo of multimodal live streaming in Gemini 2.0, and we are casting a tab into AI Studio. Can you see my screen?
Yes, I see your screen. It's showing a document with the title Demo. It also contains bullet points and a Google Meet window with a person in the video. Is there anything in particular you would like to talk about on the screen?
Yeah, can you start the demo by just reading the text I highlighted?
Sure, I can do that. The text you highlighted reads, the Multimodal Live API lets you build real-time multimodal applications powered by Gemini 2.0 Flash. It features tool use like Google Search and code execution, function calling, and more. Would you like me to read the following lines too?
No, can you actually just tell me what this word means, though?
I can do that. Multimodal refers to the ability to process and understand different types of data, like text, images, and audio all together. Does that help?
Yeah, I need to demo the interruptions feature next. Can you tell me a really boring kind of once upon a time sort of story?
Okay, I can do that. Once upon a time, in a small village nestled beside a quiet forest, there was a very unremarkable rock. This rock was gray and it was
Oh,
round, and it sat
sorry, I
there.
have to interrupt you.
No problem. I understand that interruptions are part of the demo. What should I do now?
So we're gonna demo memory. Can you just summarize everything we've seen or heard so far?
I can do that. So far, we've discussed a demo of the Multimodal Live API, which lets you build real-time multimodal apps, and I defined what multimodal means. I was also asked to tell a very boring once upon a time story, but I was interrupted. Is there anything else?
No, I think we're done. Do you want to read this ending card or should I?
I can read it if you would like. The ending card says, start building with Gemini 2.0 at aistudio.google.com. Is that correct?
Yeah, that was great. All right. Thanks. Talk to you later.
라면 맛있게 끓이는 방법이요? 몇 가지 팁이 있는데, 먼저 물 양을 정확히 맞추는 게 중요해요. 그리고 스프는 물이 끓을 때 넣고,
라면 맛있게
면은
끓이는
너무 오래
방법이요?
끓이지 않는 게 좋아요.
몇 가지 팁이 있어요. 먼저 물의 양을 정확하게 맞추는 게 중요해요. 그리고 스프 먼저 넣고
라면을 맛있게 끓이려면 먼저 물 양을 정확히 맞춰야 해요. 라면 맛있게 끓이는 방법을 알려드릴게요. 먼
안녕하세요.
You said hello in Korean. Is there anything you would like to discuss?
한국말로 말해주시겠어요?
네, 한국어로 말씀드릴 수 있습니다. 무엇을 도와드릴까요?
자, 이 박스의 외관상 문제점이 뭐가 있나요?
제가 보기에는 상자에 찢어진 부분이 있는 것 같습니다. 다른 특이점도 있을까요?
이 박스는 어떻습니까? 외관상 상태에서 대해서 설명해 주세요.
겉으로 보기에 이 상자는 손상되거나 찢어진 곳 없이 양호한 상태로 보입니다.
자, 이 박스는 외관상 어떤 문제가 있습니까?
네, 이 박스는 구겨진 것 같습니다. 어떤 부분이 더 자세히 보고 싶으신가요?
그렇다면 이 박스의 상태도 설명해 주세요.
물론입니다. 이 상자는 흠집이나 찢어진 곳 없이 양호한 상태로 보입니다. 다른 각도에서 보고 싶으신가요?
이 박스 상태 설명해 주실래요?
보이는 바로는 이 박스는 비닐랩으로 포장되어 있고 큰 손상은 없는 것 같습니다. 혹시 다른 각도에서 자세히 보고 싶으신 부분이 있을까요?
이 부분이 손상되어 있는 것 같지 않습니까?
제가 다시 자세히 보니 그 부분이 구겨져 있는 것 같습니다. 이 점을 말씀하신 건가요?
네, 맞습니다. 이거 한번 다시 한번 보면 어떤 문제가 있어 보입니까? 주된 이유가?
제가 다시 살펴보니 찢어진 부분이 주요 문제인 것 같습니다. 이것이 맞습니까?
네, 맞습니다.
All right, thanks, Lisa. Hey, everyone, I'm Patrick Marlowe, a product manager here at Google Cloud, and I am stoked to be here today showcasing our next generation customer engagement suite in action. To be honest, I'm even more excited to spruce up our keynote stage. I was thinking some greenery and flowers might be nice. You know, I've already made a couple of trips to the hardware store this morning, and I still forgot to pick up potting soil. Classic. So let's see how a next-gen agent can hopefully help me get this last order correct. We're going to start a brand new voice interaction with our agent here.
Hi there. Welcome to Simple Home and Garden. Is this Patrick?
Hey, yeah, this is Patrick. Good morning. How are you?
Good morning to you too, Patrick. I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. It looks like you've been shopping with us recently. I see you have a few things in your cart already. What can I help you with today?
Yeah, so I just bought some plants and I'm trying to pick out potting soil and fertilizer, and I'm not sure if I'm getting the right stuff. Could you help me with that?
I can definitely help with that, Patrick. To give you the best recommendations, could you show me the plants you bought? I can take a look and help you choose the best soil and fertilizer. I'm sending a video request to your browser now. Great, I can see you. Just hold the plants up to the camera so I can help identify them.
Yeah, so I have about 40 of these in various different colors.
Those are beautiful petunias. They're a great choice for vibrant color. Let me take a closer look at the items in your cart. Okay, I see you have standard potting soil and general purpose fertilizer. That could work, but petunias really thrive in a rich, well-draining soil and a fertilizer specifically for flowering plants. Okay, I've found some recommendations for your petunias.
Yeah, I'm taking a look at these now. They look fantastic. Thanks.
Great! Would you like me to remove the standard potting soil and general purpose fertilizer and add the Bloom Booster potting mix and Flower Power fertilizer to your cart?
Yeah, let's go ahead and do that.
Okay, I've updated your cart. Is there anything else I can help you with today?
I mean, not unless you can come over and plant these for me.
Funny you should mention that. We actually do offer professional landscaping services. Would you be interested in a quote?
Yeah, I mean, how much would something like that cost?
For planting 40 petunias, I would suggest a 4-hour appointment, which would come out to $200.
Okay, that's interesting. I'm curious, do you also price match?
Yes, we do price match on occasion, but it's usually on a case by case basis.
Oh, in that case, I most definitely saw an ad from one of your competitors, Greenscapes, where they were offering 50% off first time landscaping services for new customers. You should totally give me that 50% discount.
Apologies, but it looks like that amount is beyond what I'm authorized to approve. Let me check with my supervisor to see what we can do. Just a moment.
So I'm going to step away from being the human user in this conversation for a moment, and we're going to go behind the scenes over here to our call center. And so what you're going to see here in our CRM Salesforce is that our virtual assistant, our virtual agent, has escalated up to a human call center manager, also played by me. And what I can do here is guide the agent through this portion of the conversation without fully taking over the conversation. So you can see here, Patrick is requesting a price match for 50% off offer, and I'll say something like, we can't do that, but we can do 20. Oh, let's say we can do 20% instead. And I'm going to send this message, and then we're going to pick up the conversation on the other side.
Good news, Patrick. My supervisor has approved a discount. We can offer you 20% off our landscaping services. I've applied a 20% discount to the landscaping services.
Oh, that's awesome. I'll take it.
Fantastic. Let's get that scheduled. I can have someone out tomorrow from 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. or between 1 p.m. and 5 p.m. Which would you prefer?
Let's definitely do the afternoon time because I have a pickleball tournament in the morning.
Great! You're all set. You'll receive a confirmation email in just a moment with all the details. Is there anything else I can assist you with today, Patrick?
Yeah, do I actually have to pay for the landscaping services right now?
No, we'll just add this to your account. And you can pay once the service is complete. Anything else?
No, I'm just going to finish checking out here. You've been really wonderful today. Thanks for your help.
You're very welcome. Thanks for choosing Symbol Home and Garden. Have a great day and good luck at your pickleball tournament.
Now that was pretty amazing, right? That entire thing was 100% real and live. All of the tools needed to build experiences just like that are available for you to start using today.
오늘 날씨 진짜 좋다. 우리 지금 그냥 다 의미 없는 것 같아. 아무것도 하고 싶지 않아. 그냥 다 의미 없는 것 같아. 도대체 왜 그랬어? 나한테 어떻게 이럴 수가 있어? 방금 저기 창문 밖에 누가 서 있었던 것 같아.
지금부터 내 말을 집중하도록. 다시는 반복하지 않겠다.
저기 혹시 시간 괜찮으면 나랑 같이 영화 보러 갈래?
We need to find a solution that benefits both of us.
(7월 8일) 코엑스 컨벤션 센터에서 볼까요?
구글 클라우드 데이 서울에 같이 가자는 말씀이시죠?
답답하시네. (7월 8일) 코엑스 컨벤션 센터에서 볼까요?
구글 클라우드 데이 서울에 같이 가자는 말씀이시죠?
답답하시네. (7월 8일) 코엑스 컨벤션 센터에서 볼까요?
구글 클라우드 데이 서울에 같이 가자는 말씀이시죠?
답답하시네. (7월 8일) 코엑스 컨벤션 센터에서 볼까요?
구글 클라우드 데이 서울에 같이 가자는 말씀이시죠?
답답하시네.
Can you help me out with question number 39 here?
Of course. Is this the problem?
Yes, I don't really understand what to do here.
No problem. Let's take this to the blackboard. The key concept here is optical isomerism.
Got it. But how can I tell if an isomer is optically active?
Optically active compounds require a chiral carbon atom. A chiral carbon is one that is bonded to 4 different groups.
Okay, awesome. That makes sense. So how do I apply that to solve this problem?
Let me walk you through the steps to solve this problem.
Okay, got it. Let me find the structures first.
Sure, no worries. Feel free to show me when you're done.
I found 4 carbon chain structures. Is that correct?
Close, but not quite. There are 4 structures, but you've made a small mistake in the 3rd structure. Can you check your work again?
I can't actually find the mistake. Can you show it to me?
For sure. You added an extra hydrogen bond to the 2nd carbon atom. I'm circling it now.
Oh, okay. Good catch. That's actually really helpful. Thank you. So I think this is where the chiral center is. Can you confirm?
Yes, here is the chiral center. Well done.
Remember the optically active isomer problem we were working on? Can you show me what the 2 chiral molecules actually look like?
Sure. Have a look at the molecular structure. I've created the molecular structures of the 2 optically active isomers, also known as enantiomers of 2-bromobutane.
Thanks for all your help, Aston.
I'm here with the latest research prototype of Project Astra, and we're going to see how it can help me fix my bike. I think I stripped this screw. Can you go on YouTube and find a video for how to fix that?
Of course. I'm opening YouTube now. According to the email from Bicycle Habitat, you need a 3/8-inch hex nut for your sprocket. I've highlighted the correct bin for you.
It seems like I need a spare tension screw. I think my brake pads are wearing down. Can you check the manual again and see if it talks about them anywhere?
According to the manual, if you look on page 24...
Do you want to get lunch? Yeah, give me 5 minutes. Hey, any updates? Could you show me